As you can hear the chants, and I see them out there in the chat, that means it is TNA Thursday with the Insiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got a big 2 nights of TNA because not only do we have tonight, but we have another pay-per-view already tomorrow night. That's a Friday, and it is Under Siege. And there's a lot of cool stuff shaping up for both of these nights. Tonight and tomorrow, we got great cards. We got Matt Hardy wrestling for the first time in TNA again on Friday at Under Siege, and much, much, much more. Welcome in, everybody. We appreciate you all coming out and being here with us tonight. And we've got a lot of cool things coming on this show. And of course, as always with me, and my lighting is apparently messed up here. Jeff and I were just talking about lighting, and I'm like, yeah, mine's kind of weird too. There you go. Jeff, man, it's a TNA weekend. It's going to be fun. We've have 2 fun shows coming up, and we talked about this just a couple of weeks ago, man. Another pay-per-view already.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. There's a lot of good stuff I think we're going to see at Under Siege tomorrow. I'm really interested to see if we get a surprise, which we know we always get a surprise, right? I mean, let's be honest. We get these graphics and then they throw in another match anyway. So
of course.
Oh well. I'm curious to see what we get added to what's anticipated for this weekend. It should be really good.
Yeah, so far we have 8 matches listed, or not. I don't think, actually it's 7, and then there's one about the full-blooded Italians being there, but they don't really have a match talked about with them. They just said they'll be there. So yeah, we may very well get more. They like to do that. As far as I know, Jeff, it's an 8 o'clock start. At least that's how it's publicized. So I haven't heard of anything prior. Maybe we'll hear that tonight. But as of right now, we'll be starting at 7:45.
I can tell you that there is a countdown show match.
Okay. When does it? Do you know when it starts?
Let's see. It says here 7:30. So
okay. So then we'll start at 7:30. Yeah,
7.
Sounds good. Yeah, so we'll start at 7:30. But yeah, this one is a freebie. So if you have the membership for YouTube, you will get this one. You do not have to pay any extra for it. So this one will be available for all to watch. Of course, I know a lot of people are going to be tuning in to see the last SmackDown before Backlash is tomorrow as well. So you'll have to have your several screens. You know, it'll be a 3-screen night tomorrow night. So. But yeah, this is going to be fun. There are a lot of just fun things going on, like tonight's card and stuff like that, which we'll get to in a second. But looking forward to it. And Jeff, I'd be remiss if I didn't make a comment about how about Joe Hendry topping the charts with the "I Believe in Joe Hendry" song. This is phenomenal. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this in wrestling before. Like, first off, the song is, of course, I have it on iTunes. I mean, of course I do. It's my daily inspiration when I drive to work. But the song is only a little over a minute long. It's a minute and 9 seconds long, which is crazy anyway, because usually chart toppers are, normal 2-minute, 3-minute songs or more. And the fact that he's gotten this kind of love and propelled him to, tops of the charts. I mean, he topped the chart in his home country, I believe. He was getting close to topping the charts in England. He's even in the top of the charts in the United States. I think he said he's in top 10, which is, Jeff, that's freaking phenomenal, dude, for a wrestler to just put a song like that and for that to do as well as it has.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And I mean, would you expect any less from this guy? I mean, honestly.
No. Yeah, he's phenomenal, man. It just goes to show you too. It's a testament to the wrestler because it goes to show you how many people are fans of his. Because without that, I mean, most, you would think most people who are just general music fans and not wrestling fans would be like, who the hell is this? They would know who he is, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's phenomenal, man. Kudos to him. That's it. Listen, it takes guts to do something like that. Because, there are a lot of people out there because you can, almost anyone can put a song on iTunes or on Google Music today. And it takes a lot to do that, and to have the courage to say, I'm gonna put this out there, and I want to see how far this can go and get it to where it is. But yeah, I think that's phenomenal, man. Oh, and by the way, we're in for a show tonight because we've got a concert from Mr. Hendry tonight as well. So I can't be more excited for that. So that's we'll talk about that in a bit. All right. Let me get to the agenda. So, of course, we have tonight, and then we have tomorrow night for Under Siege. So we're looking at, like Jeff was saying, 7:30 start for Under Siege tomorrow. So join us for that. Then we'll be back on Sunday for Between the Ropes at 8:30. We'll talk all about what happened on, of course, the two shows here. We'll chat about Jeff and I were talking a little bit about AEW last night, and we got Kenny Omega and Okada. We got a new contender for the title coming, showing himself. So, and a lot of hijinks going on from the Bucks. So we'll talk about that, which we both agreed was a pretty good show. And we'll talk about Raw and about NXT. And by then, we'll talk about Backlash. And we may get big news here if some of these clues for the Bray Wyatt stuff that Jeff and Jody covered so well on the show last night come to fruition, because we're getting clues about France, and of course that's where it is. So it does seem like maybe, and another big news, of course, Eric Rowan is now signed back. WWE. So big news there. So we may have all that to talk about on Sunday too. So don't miss Sunday Between the Ropes, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be a full show.
Jam freaking packed show.
Yes, it will. Yeah, it'd be a huge show because we're going to have a bunch to talk about, especially if things like that happen. And of course, the results of the pay-per-views and all that. Like Jeff said, jam-packed is a great synonym for it. So, yeah, join us for that. And then, of course, we rebound the next week, and we'll be back with Abby's Abode. Jeff and Jody have been doing a wonderful job going through all of these clues and the howdy stuff and deciphering and all that stuff. And listen, it's great. It's back to where that they used to be on that show with Jeff and Jody, and it's awesome to have all this cool stuff to talk about on there. So make sure you join them for that. Okay, let me welcome some people in quickly here. We'll go over the card. We've got Christopher, we got DRO, we got Clown, we got Jeremy Dunderman, a member of the channel, longtime member of the channel. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for being a member and also for being here tonight. We appreciate you.
Forgive me for not having the applause button. Somehow, some way it got moved. I won't blame two little kids, but it got moved. So just know we appreciate you.
All good. We'll give you a little bit of this. Yeah. There you go. We'll just do it manually. Right. Very cool. But thank you for being a member, Jeremy. James Chadwick is in the house. We have John G. We have Dylan. We have Derek Fleming. He's doing laundry. That's a good thing to do. We have Bonkers. Zicky Dice was on ROH. Oh, that's cool. Have you seen the Cobra Kai trailer? Yes. I just saw it about maybe an hour and a half ago. Yeah, it's in 3 parts? 15 episodes. So I guess 5, and 5, I'd assume. Last one. So yeah, it looks good. I'm excited to watch that. Let's see. We've got John G. We have A. Jobson is here. We have Heather is in the house. Hello, Heather. We have Anthony Slate, also a longtime member of our channel, and we appreciate you as well, Anthony. Thank you so much. We'll give you the little clap here into the microphone. You get the mono old style clap tonight. We have Deanna is here, I believe, and Joe Hendry. Yes, it's so amazing what he's doing. We have Jahira is here chanting TNA. We have, let me see if I'm missing anyone here. Brandon, Andrea, hello. Bonus Baby is here. What's up? We have John Kessler with us. We have Robert Cortez. We have Janelle. Keeping on going here. Lots of stuff going on. Charles Wilkes is here. Hello, Charles. We have Jeff did an amazing job last week. An amazing job, and I appreciate him doing that. Absolutely. I caught some of the end of it and watched it afterwards, but yes, absolutely. Jeff did awesome. You believe in Joe, say it loud. Damian Barry Monkey is here from Twitch. Hey Barry. Let's see. Melissa. Hello, Melissa. We have Brandon Barnes. Hello, Brandon. A lot of Brandons in here. 2 Brandons today. Andrew Stevens is here. What's up, Andrew? We have Brandon Wayne Lewis. We've got Mac McCall. Hello to you. We have, I think I said Melissa, and I think I'm caught up. All right, there you go. A lot of people in the chat. So welcome in. We appreciate it. Jeff, I guess we better get to the card for tonight, huh? And there it is. We have the match.
Real quick there, I'll make it a little bit bigger. So
there we go. Chris Scott. Hello, Chris. Here is tonight's match card. So we're going to start off. Winner gets X Division title shot at Under Siege. It is Ace Austin versus Trey Miguel. Listen, 2 tag partners, man. They were of course ABC, and now they're going against one another for that X Division title shot. So once partners, now going against it, and it's for everything. It's for that X Division title. So Jeff, you know, they were such a good team, and I know Tazzy would attest.
You're thinking Chris Bay.
I am thinking Chris Bay. Oh my God.
All good. All good.
Womp womp. Yes. Never mind all that. Scratch that and reverse it. Ace Austin and Trey. Yes. Trey is the one, of course, from the Rascals. Yeah. Joe is still. Yeah. I'll tell you a little story later about why I'm messed up a little bit today. But anyway, we have Ace Austin and Trey Miguel. This should be a good one. Both of these guys, great wrestlers. And unless, of course, Trey decides to cheat with some spray paint. So we'll see how it goes. But big, this is big. It determines who will face Mustafa Ali for that X Division title shot at Under Siege. So we don't know who that will be yet until after this match. But Jeff, this is just 2 greats, obviously, from TNA, and it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, I mean, expect some fast-paced wrestling, just all kinds of crazy moves and everything you can think of. And when these guys get on the ring apron, it's going to be a spectacle. So I don't know, man. I don't even know how to choose in this one. I think just because we are seeing a bit of a rift between Ace Austin and Chris Bay, I think we might see Ace Austin win, and maybe Chris Bay tries to quote unquote help him out. So we'll see. But I don't even know which direction to go in this one.
Yeah.
I just know it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I mean, if Trey has some interference on the outside of the ring, that could help him, but we'll see. And we'll go, look, Ace Austin has made it clear he wants the title, and not just this one. He wants the title. So maybe this is his way to get the title. If he should end up overcoming Mustafa Ali and getting that X Division title, he could always cash that in, and that could be his way into getting that title shot. So, all right, we have Dani Luna against Alisha Edwards. Look, Alisha, we're kind of wondering whether she's going to get her hands on some gold at some point to join the rest of the system. And I mean, Dani's just amazing. We'll see. You never know what to think of Alisha, right? Alisha, we know, is good, but a lot of times she has help outside the ring, and this might be no different. Jeff, we might see shenanigans here from the system.
Yeah. I mean, the system is kind of dominating right now, so I don't see why that would stop anytime soon. So, yeah, I mean, after tomorrow night, we might see every member of the system have gold.
Yeah,
it's a real possibility.
It could be. Yeah, we could see them with all the gold. We have, speaking of Mustafa Ali and Chris Bay, they are also wrestling tonight. Again, Mustafa's been amazing. Jeff, this is going to be one to watch. This could be match of the night here. Chris is just awesome. We know what Mustafa Ali can do. Now, obviously, he's got that heel thing going on, so he's going to do a lot of stuff where he's going to do anything it takes to win a match. But this should just be a downright excellent wrestling match.
Yeah, I mean, this is the type of match that, I mean, you could. This is one of those matches where you say, I can't believe they put this on a weekly episode. Yeah. This could very easily be on any pay-per-view, but I mean, we get it on a weekly episode on a go home show, so good for us, right?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. They're going. Listen, we know how their go home shows usually are, and I have no doubt this will be no different. They kill it on these shows. So yeah, this is going to be another banger. This right here. This is what I'm looking forward to tonight. I don't know when this is going to be on the show, but this is going to be freaking hilarious. They have gotten the better of Joe Hendry, no doubt, recently. And this is the revenge tour, I believe, for him. I think it starts tonight. And what better way to do it than with a song from him? Joe Hendry's live in-ring apology, which is a concert as advertised. So I cannot wait. I'm sure it will be hysterical. But I can't wait, Jeff. I can't wait to see what this is going to bring.
Yeah, this is going to be good. He's going to need a little bit of backup, I think.
Agreed.
So it'll be interesting to see if we find out who his backup is. I'm just ready to see what this is because I want to see the meltdown from AJ Francis. I want to see him lose it.
Yeah, so. Same here because they've been on top in this feud. They've been getting the better of Joe, and it's time for Joe to turn it around. And I want to see that explosion too. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Last but not least, we have a Knockouts World Championship tonight. This was kind of a surprise, and we have Jordynne Grace going up against Miyu Yamashita. Now, Miyu, of course, is a Japanese pro wrestler. She is with Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. She was trained by DDT Pro. That is Kohei. I want to pronounce that right. Kohei Mikami. This Jeff, I don't know much about her. I haven't really seen her wrestle much. I don't get to see a lot of Japan wrestling. But this, I have faith that this is going to be a really good match.
I'm just going to say that this is going to be a very physical match. I cannot wait for this. I hope it's the main event. Because my goodness, this should be really, really good. This is going to be, this for me is the main event. This for me also, I mean, there are a couple of matches of the night kind of contenders going into it on paper. This is definitely one for me.
Yep. Agreed. Heather, to answer your question, the prompt is up. I have it right up on my screen right here. It says Jordynne Grace versus Miyu Yamashita, Mustafa Ali versus Chris Bay, Impact May 2nd. So it is up. So you might have canceled your membership.
You might have to scroll all the way to the bottom. That's what I had to do on my TV. I don't know what kind of TV setup you have, but I had to scroll all the way to the bottom of the of inside of their membership to get to the video. Normally it pops up top, but this was at the bottom again. So
yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, you're right, Jeff, because that's what I had to do to watch the show last week. I couldn't find it. When I went in, it had all the older shows on there, but I could not find a new one. So there you go. There you go. Hopefully you find that. We want Joya. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Yes, that would be amazing. All right. We're going to go to food in a second, but I want you to start thinking about the question of the week. And my question of the week is going to coincide with a story I have for you that I told you I would tell you quickly. But what I want you to tell me, what is your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear? I want you to tell me in the chat. Don't do it now. Wait till we're done with the food. Of course, do the food first, and then we'll go into that. But I want you to tell me what your biggest fear is, and we'll get to that, and I'll tell you why. But let's talk food. Let's get everybody hungry and get everybody paying attention first before we get to that. We do this every single Thursday. We like to talk about food on this show, and this, of course, it's going to be no different tonight. So let us know, what good food did you have today? What did you eat for dinner, lunch, breakfast? It doesn't matter. Snack, we don't care. Get everybody hungry and tell everybody what goods you had to eat. I'm thinking, Jeff, after all these years, we should maybe pick a winner for food.
Yeah, why not?
I know we've kind of done it a little bit in the past. I know A. Jobson's won a bunch, and we used to have some others. Chris, remember Chris used to win all the time too. So maybe we're gonna do that. And obviously it's for nothing. We're not gonna give it just a shout out that what we think is like the most amazing thing somebody ate today. So I think that would be fun to do. All right, so let's see.
And make it real. Don't make up.
Yes, don't make it up like filet mignon and lobster tail, and yeah, just tell us what, because it's for no reason. It's just for fun. We're we're not giving you a subscription to dinner of the month or anything like that. So so yeah, we really want to know what you had. If it's pizza, it's pizza. If it's breakfast, it's breakfast. It doesn't matter. It's just a goofy little thing to do. And in the meantime, pick out the things that, like I said, pick out something that what really scares you. So Jeff, what did you get to eat, and what did you have?
Yeah, so I had there's a bar nearby, and they do all kinds of food, but I was in the mood for a burger, so
nice.
I got there. It's called the Battle Axe Burger.
Oh boy.
And yeah, and it's lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, bacon, cheese, and also blue cheese crumbles. It was amazing. I also had sweet potato fries. I'm stuffed right now, so hopefully I can stay awake. The battle I'm fighting right now is the itis, and people know what the itis is. So, yeah, I'm battling the itis right now.
The itis, yeah. Yes, yeah. That look, man, I love sweet potato French fries. They're so good, dude. They're amazing. That's awesome. I had cavatelli and sauce, and I had some Italian bread with a little butter. And a little Parmesan cheese on the top. So that's what I had today for dinner. I had a little Italiano today for dinner. So there you go. Brandon Davies starts off with pizza. Derek, Slim Chicken's restaurant tonight, eating chicken and waffles. I haven't had chicken and waffles in forever. Let's see. We've got pizza. A lot of pizza today out there. I'm having chin chin. Now you need to let us know what that is, because I have no clue. Pizza rolls. See, pizza rolls. Look at all the pizza. Damien says some ground turkey nachos. Ooh, that sounds good.
There you go.
And strawberry lemonade. Meatball sub from Subway, says Terrence. I haven't had one of those in a long time either. Ham with egg and chips, says James. Robert says chicken and fries. Mexican cheese enchiladas, says Melissa. That sounds yummy. Roast beef sub with homemade seafood salad and ambrosia with blueberry ambrosia. Oh my God.
Well, leader in the clubhouse.
Yep, that's going to be tough to beat. Not show night, says Andrew. Jason Peace is here. Hey, Jason. I'm going to eat dinner now. I'm going to eat rice and chicken and beans. Blueberry Danish, says and adds to it. So, I mean, he's just he meant blueberry Danish, not blueberry ambrosia. Heather says romaine salad and gluten-free spaghetti and meat sauce. Very nice. More pizza, says John. Look at all the pizzas. Wow. Chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese. Garlic fries and a steak sub. Jeff, we are definitely the same person, because I'm having burgers tomorrow night, says James. Potato wedges and chicken wings with a bottle of wild cherry Pepsi for lunch. Nice. Jeff, ever try sweet potato fries with melted butter and brown sugar? Oh, my
absolutely.
God.
Absolutely.
Sliced new potatoes and Italian meatballs with a sauce I made of Louisiana hot sauce, Kraft sweet honey barbecue sauce, and $1.08 store brand ketchup. A new addiction, Blue Bunny salted caramel craze ice cream.
Wow.
But, well, that's going to make it a hard choice now.
Yeah, that's a tough choice. Yeah.
Yeah, now we've got like two here fighting for the top. Who do you think won the draft? Chicken and fried rice, says DRO. That theme is so darn catchy. Yes, the theme to the show tonight. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Swedish meatballs frozen thaw for dinner with a bottle of brisk fruit punch for dinner. Pizza for Michael King. Homemade potato salad. I got a like from Carrying Cross on Twitter. Very cool, Jason. Backlash is on at 6 p.m. for me. I'm having pizza Saturday night. Yeah, we won't be watching that. It's on too early. I'll be watching it when I come home from work. But we'll talk about it, of course, on Sunday. I'm not going to repeat what Derek just said. Not repeating it, because if I do, I probably would get in trouble from Nick Aldis, and I'm not going there. So, yeah. But in either case, I'm not repeating it. So Yeah, man. I don't know, Jeff. Who are we picking here? This is tough.
It is a tough one, man. I mean, like the ice cream that kind of got me because it's like
I
let's
was gonna say,
tying it all together, and
yeah. You know what?
yeah,
I think we got to give it the bonus, baby, man.
I yeah,
A.
'cause
Jobson is right there. He's right there. He came out with a bang, but I don't know. I think I got to give it the bonus, baby, for this one, just as a maybe even just for the shock value.
see, I was just gonna be a punk and take the easier way out and say, we got a double count out.
Flat foot tie. There you go.
We got a double count out.
Why not? Let's go. We could do that. It's our show. It's a tie. It's a tie. So there you go. Awesome. All right. Well, listen, I want you to think about my question. And before we get started, I'm going to try to tell this story very quickly. I had a near-death experience yesterday. And probably the dumbest way you could ever think to have one. I have a fear of heights. Deathly afraid of heights. I don't like even driving over bridges that go over the water that are high up. I get freaked out if I'm even driving up a hill and there's so many hills around me, especially when I see that there's no guardrail on the other side of the hill, because I always, for whatever reason, imagine myself like going over the side of that and just flying out into the. So I am deathly afraid of heights. So I was driving. I was trying to get somewhere. There was a lot of traffic in the way, and so I decided to cut down an alley. Now, this is an alley in the town where I live, but I haven't seen it. It's actually the alley my mother grew up on many, many, many years ago. But I haven't been down this alley in forever. So I cut up the alley, and I see there's a beer distributor like on the other side of the street. But instead of going down the end of the street, I tried to make my drive even a bit shorter. And by doing that, I cut through this middle part. Now, the middle part looked as if it was some kind of a steeper driveway, because I could see the top and there was nothing beyond it. So I'm thinking this is a driveway that goes down, right? Like a hill kind of a driveway. Well, I get about to the middle, and before I knew it, and I couldn't stop the car at that point in time, it was an old for the beer store truck dock. Mm-hmm. So there was a 4 to 5 foot drop straight down, and my car wheel went over the very front of that. So the wheel was now over the edge. I was stuck in the middle, and I panicked. I was like, I didn't know what to do, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, what the hell do I do? And first, your instinct is to try to drive the car back. So I put it in reverse. Well, it's not going to go because the wheel's hanging over the front of this drop. So then I'm like, well, what can I do? I end up calling 911. And they got there, I have to, kudos to them because they got there extremely quickly. The police are there within minutes. And the ambulance came and all that. They were all there. And then thankfully, they got a flatbed over. The flatbed had a hydraulic. So the hydraulic went up and lifted the bottom of my car level and held it steady for me to get out of the car. And then, of course, they got the car. Now, thankfully, knock on wood, I didn't go over that edge, because if I had, it would have been very bad. The car could have flipped. I wasn't seatbelted, and glass shattering everywhere. Could have been horrible. And the kicker is that the policeman came over to talk to me, said, well, don't feel bad. And he showed me a picture of it on his phone. And 2 days prior, a policewoman that was driving a car went over that same ledge. And because she made the same mistake, she couldn't see and thought it was a road. And she went over, and the police car was literally standing straight up on its end, smashed. And I think she is okay, but yeah, it was scary. And for me, that's about the worst you could probably do to me. Now, I know it wasn't a huge drop, but it was a drop nevertheless. And for that to be, it was rough. It was rough. So that's why I asked you, what are you afraid of the most? Why was I wearing this? I know I was just driving locally. A lot of times I don't do that when I drive just locally. I had meant to, and it's the stupidest thing, because you know what I went out for? Bars of soap. And then I wanted to get some extra cash and go to a bakery and get a box of pizza. That's the whole reason why I went out. So there was really no reason for me to do it. But yeah, thank goodness it hadn't been worse. And my car is okay, shockingly. I thought the car would at least have problems, but it has not. First class with Bun B and AJ Francis and Rich Swann are up there in the balcony. Look at this. They're surrounded by beautiful women and a money-making entourage.
And Trill Burgers. Let's not
Trill
Burgers.
And Trill Burgers. So there you go. They're up in the balcony. But anyway, that's why I asked you. So tell me what you're afraid of. That's tonight's question. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of, like, I know some people are afraid of heights, like myself. Are you afraid of spiders? Are you afraid of things like that? There's all people. If you're afraid of spiders, you better watch out for that movie that's coming out soon with all the spiders in it. It's pretty bad. So yeah, I mean, let me know, like, what is it you have a fear of? Some people are afraid of water. Like going swimming or being in a pool, or fear of drowning or something like that. So yeah, so let me know. Mustafa Ali is making his way out with the entourage. DRO says dogs. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that are afraid of dogs. Alligators and ghosts. Moving dolls, says the audit. Well, yeah, that's just damn creepy. that's just darn creepy. I see a spider, I scream like Mariah Carey, says Derek. I'm afraid of clowns and heights. Hello, Mark. Mark, we're discussing what everyone has a fear of. What is your biggest fear? Bonus Baby says dying in my sleep. The thought of going to sleep and never waking up freaks me out. I could see that. That's something you really have a hard time with, because you'd have troubles going to sleep, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Because I got bit once. I was bitten by a dog a long, long time ago. I am a dog lover, though. I've always had dogs, and I know why the dog bit me. The dog was at a fireworks show, which you should never take a dog to a fireworks show. I mean, they get so freaked out by that. And the dog just kind of latched onto my arm when I was walking past it. But I don't blame the dog at all. I know it was just afraid. So cockroaches, gross. Yes. I have a fear of Tony Khan and dumbass booking. It figures James would have a wrestling fear. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Spiders. Similar to you, I have a fear of heights as well as along with a fear of dogs. I don't do spiders. The original, it still messes with me. With all the spiders start climbing through the sink. Yeah. Bugs are kind of gross. Spiders I kill every time I see. I do. And we don't get big ones, thankfully. I've seen some outside of my store, about a couple towns away from me. I saw a wolf spider, and that was the biggest one I've ever seen. It was on the front door of my store when we were going to work. The thing was huge and hairy. I saw once, as we get underway here. I went to a fair with my dad many years ago, and when we're walking along and we stop and we see there's a man who has a tarantula. And the tarantula is just like nonchalantly walking up the man's arm, like up and down. And my dad stops, and I'm standing there. My dad goes, is that like de-venomed or something? And the guy says, nope. And my dad goes, well, how do you know he won't bite you or she? And he said, they only bite when they're hungry. And he goes, well, how do you know when it's hungry? And I'm like, ooh, all right. But yeah, that spiders can be creepy, man. Yeah, spiders can be snakes. I know a lot of people are afraid of snakes. Obviously, Indiana Jones is afraid of snakes. Cockroaches are gross. I've only ever seen one in my entire life, thankfully. They're disgusting. Spiders, heights. I hate heights. Yeah, me too. I have a real hard time with it. When I have to get on a plane, yeah, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Cockroaches, they're everywhere in Texas. Yeah, they like warmth. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Chris Bay laying into Mustafa Ali here. Some left hands to the head.
Turn them inside out with that clothesline.
Chris Scott says, when do you think Ali will take his first loss? And do you think it'll be in TNA? Good question. It's a good question. I honestly don't know. I don't know what we still don't know what his status is. Is he and because I don't check the page a lot, but is he on the TNA roster? Is he on the roster page?
Let me look and see. Oh, and Joe, we got to do predictions.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got pay-per-view predictions tonight too. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. I'm sure there'll be more matches, but we'll do what we have.
Yeah, I mean he's on the roster.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jeff.
He's on the roster.
Okay. All right. So then he is signed. Most tarantulas aren't venomous. My son knows quite a bit about them, called aversion therapy. Okay. Okay. You guys all know that I'm a big horror movie fanatic, and I am a big Friday the 13th fanatic, even bigger. I have to thank Derek for this, by the way. He told me about a movie. It's called In a Violent Nature. Oh my God. It's been released and some critics have seen it, and it's gotten pretty good critical reviews. It is Friday the 13th without the logo and without the name. And more brutal. And from the killer's perspective. So it's a first-person movie of the killer. So you kind of get to see what the killer does. Remember, when you see all these things like Michael Myers and Jason and stuff like that, but you don't know what they're doing before they kill anybody?
Right.
You see it in this. So I cannot wait to see this. I'm so excited. Jeff and I were even talking. This could be a candidate for a watch-along. We talked about doing horror watch-alongs. This could be a candidate for it. It's going to be on Shudder, and I oh my God, it's so
we still owe you guys one anyway for the horror bracket, which we need to get done.
Dude, you have to look it up. It is freaking awesome, and I heard the kills in it are brutal. But I mean, the whole story. They're at a camp. They're in the woods. They're teenagers. He rises from the dead at the beginning. He wears a greenish-looking jacket. From the back, his head looks all scarred. He wears a mask. Not a hockey mask, but it's the mask nevertheless. It is Friday the 13th without the name. And I cannot be more excited. So I can't wait to watch. I'm really, really excited to watch it. Sharpening his machete, yes. Yeah, he definitely is doing that. This looks absolutely brutal, and they, like I said, they said the kills are just off the charts. So I am really excited. So thank you, Derek, for sending that over. Still going here. We got Chris Bay getting thrown. He reverses it. Oh man, just snapped Trey Miguel's. That looked like his neck off of that. Wow, did he get a shot? Why does the woman sitting on the end there in the box seat look a little like Rhea Ripley?
She did a little bit.
Doesn't she? Yeah. When I first glanced, I'm like, what the hell is Rhea Ripley doing there? The Rock's birthday is today. Yes. Yeah. He's 52. 52 years old, man. That's insane. It's insane.
Chris Bay with that big old splash.
Yes, sir. Big impact there. He's going to go outside of the ring. Big kick from the back to the back of the head of Ali. Bay's going up top. And nope. Roll through. Ali got out of the way. Nice move there. But Bay grabs him up. 1, 2. Nope. Kick out at 2. Old scary movies are awesome. The 70s, for me, scary movies are when horror films were at the top of their game. At the absolute top of their game. Terrifying movies from the 70s. Ooh. Drop kick to the back, and Bay is out to the floor. Crazy to think that The Rock is just a year older than me. He's 2 years younger than I am. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Yeah, they're the 70s movies. I don't know what it is. They all had an aesthetic.
Yeah.
They weren't using modern special effects, and I think that's part of it. But they just had like that creepy aesthetic to them, and they were just terrifying movies that were made then. Really terrifying movies. Rosemary's Baby.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need to watch the new Hell House movie. It's really good. WWE did all E Dirty. The guy is so talented, but didn't really get to show it. Yeah, he wasn't a fit there, James. Yeah, I agree. But again, I think we have to look at it like, think about what era he was in there, right? Think about who was in charge when he was there. So, the old black and whites. Oh, well, I mean, the old black and whites were great too. I mean, Frankenstein, Mummy, Dracula, all those, like the classic monster stuff, the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh yeah, they were all great. I watched those when I was quite young. My dad.
So Deanna brings up a great point, and we talk about this often. She says it's because it was all practical effects and scary music.
Very
Think
true.
about the music and the kind of the score of these horror films back then. I mean, the music really set the tone.
Very true. I mean, if you listen to some interviews with John Carpenter, he talks about Halloween, and when he first handed the movie to the movie company, they hated it, but it had no music, and they thought it was stupid. They said this isn't scary. He took it back. He put the music to it, and then of course he brought it back to them, and they completely 100% changed their minds. So the music does it. And there was some creepy music in the 70s. Yes, I agree. The Shining, I think, was 1980, but the score from The Shining, terrifying. Yeah. The score from, think of all the good ones, the Exorcist score with Tubular Bells, the Rosemary's Baby, like all of the Amityville Horror. The Amityville Horror had one of the creepiest theme songs I've ever heard. It sounded like little children singing in the background. Terrifying. Yeah, it really is. What about Texas Chainsaw, the original? 1974. Yeah. The gore and stuff. Yes, it was gory for its time, but imagine what it would be now. You're not seeing all the spattered blood and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the old stuff's great, man.
German on the apron.
Yeah, you're a little ahead of me. Look at this. Oh man, dude. It's been an awesome match, Jeff, just like we talked about.
Yeah.
Tubi movie. Michael Myers still gives me chills. All the music, yeah. John Carpenter is a genius. I love his music. Ali misses. Bay with a cutter. Chris Bay, man, is looking good in this match. Bay's going to go up top.
Oh.
Bay's climbing up to the top here. And now we got he threw the flag up at Chris Bay. The flagpole just cracks Chris Bay. The referee doesn't see it. Ali all the way up and down, and that's probably going to do it. Yep. Basically knocked him out with the steel flagpole. Ali's security sucks. And then AJ Francis is loving it with his crew up there, and fake Rhea Ripley, whoever that might be.
Man, I figured he was going to win by tactics.
Cheating, shenanigans. That darn cheater. Brandon Barnes says hello. That was a hell of a move there from. I mean, most of this match, it really was Chris Bay. That 450 splash, deadly from Mustafa Ali. Night of Living Dead. Talking about the original black and white one, yeah, classic. Ace Austin, Jeff. This could probably put a wedge even more between them as well, because Ace Austin was outside of there, didn't do anything, and when Ali's guys got involved, so
Yeah, I mean, especially if Ace ends up winning later in the night,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's gonna create a little bit more friction.
Yeah. Mark says, did anyone see that Dijak got picked? Not sure why, but I'm nervous for him because I remember the last time he is the man in the roster. And that was an absolute disaster. I hope that creative had better plans for him.
Mark, what I would say to you is this. There's a different regime.
Mm-hmm.
Do they get everything right? No. But do they do a good job? Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like this time around it may be different.
Got to remember, sometimes, and I know a lot of people were upset about Cameron Grimes, right? But when Cameron came on Busted Open and told his story, he had mentioned that he was kind of in the writer's ears and stuff a lot and being enthusiastic and saying that he wants to wrestle and he wants to wrestle and he wants to wrestle. And they really just never had anything for him. And so, I think that at points, sometimes maybe the best move is for those wrestlers to try to go elsewhere and do what they love to do instead of sitting in the back on a bench week by week by week, not doing anything. Maybe letting him go sometimes is the best thing you could do. And he said that himself. He said now he gets to go and explore and gets to take his pick of what he wants to do. He could show up anywhere. He could show up in Impact, in TNA. He could show up in New Japan. He can go anywhere he wants. And ultimately, he said what he wants to do is wrestle. So, you never know. If it doesn't work out for Dijak, then, maybe that's what happens with him too. And he'll make the best for himself. So,
yeah.
Chopping Ball's a classic. Yeah. I did not see Late Night with the Devil, Brandon Wayne, but Jeff sure did.
Oh, I did. I liked it.
Jeff sure did. And for the first time, WWE is going to have 2 female ring announcers. Alisha Taylor has been drafted to SmackDown to be the new ring announcer. Mike Rome was drafted to NXT. Nice. Cross was great when he came up. Then Vince changed him, and he's never been the same. I like the faction he's in now. I like it. I like the faction he's in now. I know people want to see him wrestle solo and stuff like that, but maybe that'll come. Maybe that'll come. All right, so we have.
Let me get on the right slide here. There we go.
Alisha and Dani Luna. We'll start our predictions after this. For the pay-per-view tomorrow. You guys know what we do. You can play along. Yeah, Brandon, that stuff we kind of save that for Abby's. We that gets talked about on there, and we'll probably talk a little bit about that on Sunday as well. But we try to keep this to TNA. Try to keep this to TNA. I know we got off a little bit of track there, but I get to see Josh Alexander, Jody Threat, ELP, and who knows who else at a show the night before Collision in Vancouver next Friday. I had to take a few days off so I wouldn't exhaust myself. Well, that's cool, man. Sounds fun. Sounds fun.
Man. I mean, could they really? I think Heather brought it up earlier in the chat that she didn't think that Masha and Alisha would be able to kind of work together and coexist as a team. Do you think they'll have that issue, or do you think they might find a way to steal the titles, if you will?
It's a good question, Jeff. Masha comes off to me as being smart and yet a little bit of a mercenary. Mm-hmm. She's working for she's going with somebody who she thinks has a lot of support from outside the ring, which is what a heel character would kind of do in a sly way. So, I could see them winning. I could, because again, it gives Alisha that title. So I could see them winning it. However, that said, Masha could very easily turn on her at some point.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
Yeah. Side with who seems like they're in power, right? And the system obviously is. So side with who it looks like they're in power. And then when you least expect it, and and there's Masha, kind of doing her thing here. And Jody Threat getting in her face. Dani Luna misses. Dani Luna just kicked down Jody Threat. Masha's in the ring. Oh, man, this is bad. Snowplow. That's it. Alisha's going to get the win. So there you go. Masha helps Alisha win.
That's a big win for Lish.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We might see some gold. What if Chris Bay leaves Ace to join with First Class? Come on, Dani. Boo. Masha made a liar out of me. I'm telling you, I think Masha, is kind of like a mercenary. I think she kind of goes with the flow, goes with, who she thinks is in power. But then, like I said, you can't trust her because she could very well, go, what is this? Oh my God, it's the Sami Callihan TV show.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
DMTV.
Oh God.
This, I could spit without getting fined.
Leaving him to honk a loogie on TV.
Right? Oh my God, this is hilarious. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Wow, it's outlandish.
DMTV. That was great. That was great, dude. I'm so happy he's back. All right.
Of course, we don't have this match
oh man,
graphic, so
this is a surprise one here. There was no graphic for this. This is Hammerstone. They call him the Titan of TNA. What was that, says James? That was a big handful of awesome. DMTV was fantastic. Fantastic.
Cody,
Let's see what this is going to be. We didn't have this advertised, so I don't know. See, whoa. It's the man of the people. Oh, God. Poor Diener. Poor Diener.
He should ask, should he run or just lay down?
Or maybe he should just ask all the people to come in the ring and help him, because I think he would need it.
Yeah.
Let's all take a little moment of silence for Diener here. Diener's gonna die. Let's all take a moment of silence here for Mr. Diener. Oh God, don't get on the microphone, dude. You are out of your mind. Oh God. I have a battle ahead of me.
Uh-oh.
A stipulation? Oh God.
Don't do it.
Wow, he's laying into him. He's calling him pathetic.
Wow.
He's laughing at him, dude. You look like a big, strong boy.
He ain't laugh.
An arm wrestling match. Handicap. Anything goes, no DQ. Sin City street fight?
The people have spoken.
The people's choice. Hammerstone is awesome, but he's getting Hogan skin. Oh, God. Oh, look at that cool Batman shirt, dude. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
A street fight. Is Diener insane?
Whatever he had in catering might have been infused with broccoli.
Street fight. Well, looks like Diener's going to get his way. And I don't know, Heather, this honestly might be one of the only ways he could help himself because he could use anything. Look at, I mean, decks him with the microphone.
Yeah. Right off the bat.
Yeah. He doesn't want to keep him in that ring, though, because if the more he does, the worse he's going to fare. So he has to go out, start getting some weapons and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this is what he's got to do. There ain't no way he's wrestling with Hammerstone one-on-one.
Oh.
Trash can right over the back, but look at this. Hammerstone just kind of hulks up after getting hit with the trash can. Oh, dear Lord. Cheap microphone shots. Yeah, that happened on AEW too, didn't it? Somebody got clocked with the microphone. Was it Swerve? Did Swerve get hit with it? Did Edge or Christian use it? I can't remember who it was, but I'm pretty sure I saw somebody get hit with it. Well, Diener's little a moment may have come and passed.
Joe, I just gave a quick plug to your employer. I'll see myself out.
Best Buy must have a sale. I'll see
on microphones.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. That could very well be. Hammerstone and Jake. Oh my God, Jeff. Hammerstone and Jake something tomorrow.
Man, it's going to be wild.
That's a Haas fight.
Yeah.
Christian cracked Swerve. Yeah, I thought so. I figured if I remembered him being the one to use that.
You want to start doing predictions or you want
Yeah, I suppose we should.
Okay. I feel bad for Diener.
Yeah, Diener is just in a bad way, man.
Yeah.
So choose along with us, guys. Who do you think is going to win each one of these? Give us your picks. Obviously, we know FBI is going to be there. We don't know who or what they're going to be there for. All we know is that they are in action. So the full-blooded Italians, love to see them, and we'll see who they are going to be in action against. But as of right now, we have no idea. So obviously, we can't pick that one. We also know that Ash by Elegance will be in attendance. Maybe she's wrestling full-blooded Italians. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But in any case, she will be there. We don't know why. We don't know what for. I'm guessing she might be watching that women's title match. But we'll have to see. But she will be there as well. So obviously no match there, just a couple of appearances. This one here, we're just talking about it. For the Knockouts World Tag Team titles, Spitfire against Alisha Edwards and Masha Slamovich. I mean, Spitfire doesn't have those titles very long. Just a couple of months, really. But I don't know, Jeff. To me, and Hammerstone now has a steel chair, which is almost unfair.
Yeah, you don't give him weapons.
No,
he's got plenty of weapons. I mean,
yeah.
The dude's biceps.
You wanted this, Hammerstone saying to Diener. I don't know, Jeff. I have to go with Alisha and Masha here. I do. I think they're going to get it, and I think the reason being is because I think again the system will then have all the gold, and I think that is what indeed they were going for with that. So I think that's what's going to happen here. I think that the system are going to get it, and so I do think they're going to win. I think it's going to be Alisha and Masha.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be that too. And I don't necessarily like that for the titles themselves because
Switches a lot.
I feel like lately they've been kind of, hot potatoing the Knockouts tag team titles. So I think we may see Lish and Masha get the win and hold the belts for a while. Maybe they're the team that holds it for a while.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see what the chat is saying. Big meaty men slapping me. Look at this. I mean, Diener's trying to somehow Hulk out here, but I really don't know. I mean,
there's not enough hulking out or spinning to the can for him to beat Hammerstone right now.
There really is. And now he's trying to lift him up, and he can't even get him up. He has one leg, and that's it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Spitfire retain has Heather says, I hope. Part of me thinks that Spitfire will retain, but I think Alisha and Masha win. Alisha and Masha will upset Spitfire tomorrow and win the gold. System wins, says Deanna. Spitfire, says Brandon. Alisha and Masha steal the win. Alisha and Masha for the win. Alisha and Masha, Spitfire retains. If they win, Masha will try to push Alisha out for a returning Killer Kelly. My pick is Hammerstone to win against Jake something. Big meaty men still. Yeah. So seems like a lot of people like Alisha and Masha. So that's what I'm going with.
Oh my God.
Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. Oh my God. No, he's not going to put him in there. Oh no.
Somebody check on his.
Oh no, dude.
Somebody check on his ribs.
He's pointing at his ribs. I think the people might have to find a new man.
Or the man might have to find some new people to put him in situations like that. I mean, my goodness, who needs enemies when you got friends like that?
His new people might be a bunch of doctors and nurses in a little bit. Diener's coming back a little here. I mean, I guess you got to hand it to him. Oh God, no. Diener, don't, no, man. Don't. I mean, he's got him up, but he's going to fall down. Wow, Jeff, does that bring back memories?
Yeah.
I can remember when Hogan would try to slam Andre.
Yeah.
And he'd have him up like that, and then all of a sudden you just see, and he just collapsed, and Andre would just fall on top of him. Wow, did that bring back memories? That was awesome. Love that. You see that a lot with big guy wrestlers. Andre would do it quite a bit. Big John Studd would do it a lot too. So those real big guy wrestlers who do that quite often. Hammerstone with a big smile on his face. Sorry, Jeff.
Big Show too.
Big Show. Yeah. Oh God, Lord. No, this is bad. Diener luckily escapes. Now he's got him up. Diener's got him up and into the chair. I don't believe it.
Got him over.
Got him over into the chair, and he goes for the cover, and he gets a 2.5. I mean, Do you believe in miracles?
Well, Joe, since we got one of these guys in the ring,
Yeah,
we got
dude.
Hammerstone up against Jake something tomorrow night. This is gonna be
Oh,
a slobber knocker, as
yeah.
JR used to say.
This is just two big men slapping meat, man. Who wins, Jake or Hammerstone? Man, I love Jake something. I do, but I don't know. Brandon's saying Jake something. Chris is saying Hammerstone, 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 Hammerstone. Jake, I think Hammerstone, Hammerstone. Man, I got to go with Hammerstone, Jeff. I got to go with Hammerstone here. I love Jake something. Maybe, I don't know. We've got a table in there. And Diener, if you think you're not going through that table, my friend, you've got another thing coming. That forearm just stuck under his neck. Oh man, dude.
And it did absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all. Jeff, I have to go with Hammerstone here. I just think that this man, he had that loss to Josh. And I love Jake something, but like I said, maybe this sparks a turn in Jake something a little bit, maybe a little change of character or something like that here. Diener just got destroyed through that table. He's twitching. Not good for Jake or for Diener here. I mean, that was effortless. And now Hammerstone is getting even more fired up. Diener is in big, big trouble. And he's got him up across the back, that torture rack. And Cody taps out.
He's just not letting him go.
No, he's not. He's teaching him a lesson, man. No, he's just not letting Diener out.
Ooh.
Oh, speaking of Jake something.
Man. Yeah, this is what we're gonna get.
Oh!
This is what we're gonna get tomorrow night.
Yeah, we are. This is gonna be insane. Here come all the bodyguards. You're not going to pull them apart. I don't care how many of these guys you got in there. You're not pulling these guys apart. No way, no how. Let them fight, Chance. Jake something just throws three guys out of his way. Hammerstone, I think, is going to do the same. They're not even going to give him the opportunity. No. Oh. Hammerstone's the one to back out. Man, that's going to be a good one tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to go with Hammerstone here, Jeff. What do you got?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm staying with Hammerstone. I just feel like they're really establishing him right now. Hopefully they start to do the same with Jake though, because he deserves some more run.
Yeah. This is Nick Nemeth and showing you were enfeebled. The ball of speed. Well, there you go. Trent Seven and Speedball Mike Bailey and Broken Matt. This, of course, is a match we're getting tomorrow. Liquidated. Deleted. House Hardy. Trent the 7. The ball of speed.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
How cool is this, dude? How cool is this? Broken Matt. Oh, I love it. I love it. So you're going Hammerstone too, Jeff, then? Yeah? Yeah, you went
Yeah.
Hammerstone on that. Okay.
Hammerstone too.
Looks like most people are picking Hammerstone. So we've got this very cool tag team match here. We've got Josh Alexander and Eric Young, which I have no clue how this man is wrestling, with a half ripped off ear, against Frankie Kazarian and Steve Macklin. This is going to be a good one. We know what both of these teams can do. This is a vendetta match. And it's going to, and Eric, what you want to watch here is Eric Young and Kazarian for sure. And how much Eric Young's going to want a piece of him. Macklin and Josh do not like one another. We know that, and the history that they have. So, Jeff, who do you got in this one? I'm going the good guys here. I'm going Josh and Eric Young.
Unfortunately, because of the real life injury, unless he's borrowing headgear from Josh, I don't know how EY is going to fare. So I think Macklin and Kazarian might make an interesting alliance until they become rivals.
Okay. Ooh.
Which I think may happen down the road.
Ooh. Okay. I like it. Ball of Speed and Senior 7. What is this? Oh, is this Jonathan Gresham? Yes, it is. Yo, these promos have been fire.
Yeah. I'm digging how they're doing this.
You're Jack up. A couple rocks on the road. Jonathan Gresham. The Director of Authority may want to be careful here.
Yeah. The rest of the roster might want to be ready.
Ooh. Santino had like black liquid on his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this.
Wow. Wow.
Son of a gun.
That was very well done.
Yeah, those promos for Jonathan Gresham have been fire, man. Guys, it's Joe Hendry time, so we'll stop our predictions for the moment. Oh, this is going to be... And they're up in the balcony, so Joe can't get touched here. I cannot wait to see what he's going to do here. This is going to be freaking hilarious, dude. Beautiful ladies and Trill Burgers. Come to the part of the show where we're just going to get our apology. I can throw him pretty far. Going to see if he's a man of his word.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. I can't wait. I cannot wait for this. I'm going to be dying. He appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I got to sing it now. Hendry. Gio. Mexico. Oh my God. Yes, look at it. There it is. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's amazing.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Go get it. Deanna's dancing. Andrew Stevens, I believe in Joe Hendry. Look at that. All in the chat. Let's go. Wave your hands. I saw Jeff do that live on camera.
Yep. that moment will forever live.
RK is asking me if I downloaded it. Are you kidding me?
On every device.
I have it on every platform and every device. Yes. Oh my God, he's got a guitar. Oh, I can't wait for this. Oh my God. We believe, Chance. I cannot wait to hear this. This might be a new #1 hit. Time for me to apologize. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. It mocked him brutally. Joe has a Takamine.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Oh, my God. I can't wait, dude. He's doing a little acoustic concert. This is fantastic.
Just wait till they get to AJ in the balcony.
Look at him there. Look at the look on his face. He's just repeating the song that he did before.
Oh, my goodness.
Cheese it, champion. Oh my God, dude. Cheese it, cheese it. He's just doing his greatest hits against AJ.
Yep. Oh, my gosh. This is awesome.
Oh, I love this so much. Crowd's clapping.
Yeah, they're vibing out.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, my
The
God.
look on it, he's like just a look of disgust.
AJ, if he could just step down there and just get there in a split
Oh my
second.
God, he'd whack him with that guitar so hard.
He'd make him wear the guitar. Man. They're booing him.
A smile on his face. Oh my God, we believe in Joe Hendry. Oh God. Time for the apology song.
boy.
I went low. I'm going to take things a little higher.
Oh, I don't know where this is going, but I love it.
Oh, here we go. My face hurts from laughing. Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. I constantly make fun of you.
Oh no.
There's so much material.
Oh my God. Oh.
Photo of you and Rich Cellum. Oh God. Your hand is on
Oh
his
my
ass.
gosh.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh wow.
He's singing Creed. Can you go
Wow.
higher? Can we kick you out the door?
Oh wow. He went
Can you
there.
get fired? Oh my God.
He went there.
Because it's happened twice before.
Woo.
Oh my God, dude. Call Weird Al right now. He's like the Weird Al of wrestling. This
Of
is
wrestling,
hilarious. Oh my God.
Oh gosh, Joe Hendry, you freaking
He's
legend,
got
you.
them singing it.
Oh my gosh.
Joe Hendry, you're a genius. Maybe this one will rocket to the top of the charts.
Yeah.
Twice before. Oh my God, dude. He brings back Creed. This is the Joe
Oh.
Hendry we deserved.
Oh my
We
gosh.
believe chants are even louder now, man. The man so handily brings back Creed. Oh my God.
Man.
That was
That
freaking
was amazing. That was amazing.
oh man.
That's the only way you can really describe that is it was amazing.
Oh man. Look at all the applause in the chat. Oh my God. Now that song's gonna be going. You know what? This guy is just a genius. He really is. He is an absolute genius because this stuff just gonna go in my head. Now every time I'm gonna think of Creed, I'm gonna like, can you please get fired? Oh my God, dude.
Oh man.
I haven't heard that song in years.
Years. Yeah, it's been years since I heard that. Oh.
What's the lead singer's name? Was it Scott Stapp? Was that the lead singer of Creed's name? I don't remember, but oh my God. Oh, the system is here. Oh man, I gotta take my glasses off. I'm steaming my glasses. Oh my God, dude. Can you please get fired?
That was amazing.
Oh, brilliant. It was brilliant. Oh my God, that was so good. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So tonight's the night that Alisha is going to bring home the gold. You see the system. TNA Wrestling needs the system, says Eddie. Oh, that was brilliant. Deanna wanted one more song. Joe could have had a music career.
Oh yeah.
He really could have. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good singer, and he obviously can play guitar really well. Brandon says I can't stop singing it. Oh,
Yeah, I'm humming the tune along in my head.
I know it's not going to leave our heads now, guys.
No,
it's just not. Creed's probably going to love it too because it's going to bring them back from out of nowhere.
Yeah.
People will be wondering why is that song so familiar? Where have I heard that before? Oh God. Moose says you and Speedball Mountain will get deleted at Under Siege. Oh, Alyssa grabbed that. Creed is touring this summer. They should bring Joe along.
They should.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Let him play his rendition of the song.
Right? Brilliant. I would imagine, Jeff, someone would have had to get the rights to do that.
Probably, yeah.
I would imagine they would have had to get the rights to use that. So whether it was Joe that reached out himself or TNA did, but they would have had to get the rights to use that. I mean, you have a window. I want to say it's 50 years before something could just go to the public. So that definitely hasn't been the case. So they would have definitely had to get permission to use that. Did you guys see that at the next TNA taping after Under Siege, a massive tag team match? All the champs versus an all-star opponent that's not been named yet. I did not. Interesting. The Rascals coming out, and of course we talked about this early on, that Trey will have someone in his corner, and indeed he will. I didn't want to take Joe to a karaoke bar. Yeah, Joe would do really well with karaoke. Yeah, no doubt. We just had there was just a concert in our arena last week. It was Journey and Toto.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I have never got to see. Toto's one of the few bands in the 80s that I haven't seen. I've seen Journey several times, but I never got to see them with Steve Perry, unfortunately. I was too young. I love Steve Perry. He's such a great singer, but when he left the band, it kind of sucked. They have some good singers though. They have Arnel Pineda, I think is his name. Does a really good job. He sounds really good. But Toto, I've never seen. Of course, most people know Toto for Africa. I bless the rain down in Africa. Mostly known for that, but they have a lot of good songs. All right, here we go. We have coming to the ring with Chris Bay, which is interesting. Ace Austin.
This should be a good match.
Yeah. It's a parody. Weird Al made a huge career. Oh, yeah. Weird Al's awesome. He's, again, there's another man who is extremely smart. Extremely smart. Like the parodies that he's done. I never got to see him in concert either, but I've known a lot of people who have. And they say he's absolutely fantastic. And he used to change outfits and stuff all throughout the show to match the songs that he would sing. But yeah, Weird Al is tremendous. Absolutely fantastic. I know there was a few artists who would not let him use their songs. Prince was one of them. He wouldn't allow it. And you know, there've been a few throughout the years that just refused to allow him to use it. But he was just amazing. You need to see Joe Belladonna from Anthrax sing Journey. Ooh.
Wow.
Interesting. I'm a Journey fan, but I like lesser known Journey songs. One of my favorite songs by Journey was off their album called Raised on Radio, which came out in 86. And the song's called Suzanne. You want to hear a really good Journey song, look it up. It literally is one of my favorites by them. Steve Perry just kills it on that song, and yeah, I absolutely love it. I got to do a reaction video with a friend of mine who's a musician a while back, and we had a blast doing it. But it's a really good song.
Joe was a fan of the deep cuts.
I am. I really am. That's a very good word. I mean, that's what it's called. Yeah, I am. That song, ironically, probably should have been a hit because it's really, really good.
Yeah, it's wild how sometimes some of the best songs aren't the singles, and it's like how is this not more well known or more popular than some of their other stuff? Yeah, I completely agree.
That was when, Jeff, they had the gentleman from American Idol, JJ
Yeah.
Jackson, was in their band then.
Yeah.
They had him in the band. The Journey kind of got a lot of different members at that point, and when they were in the band, they had a very different sound at that time. And I when I was a young man, I used to go out. I'd hear a song by someone, usually on MTV, and I would just go out on a whim and get the cassette. It helped that I worked in a music store and I'd get them real cheap. But I would just grab cassettes. Like I heard Madeline by Winger, and it was nobody knew who they were. And I went out and bought the cassette, and I loved it. I love doing that. Love doing it because I would always find, like Jeff said, those deep cuts on those albums that I just absolutely loved. And they never necessarily got airplay, and they weren't the ones that the stations picked to play. But yeah, that was one of my favorite things to do. I miss that. I miss that. Ace Austin looking good here so far. And remember, whoever wins this gets a shot at Mustafa Ali tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Yep.
Quick turnaround for all. What's up, Conrad?
We got NBA playoffs going on. I think Milwaukee got beat, so they're out. Yeah,
they're done. Yeah.
My Celtics, of course, moved on, but they are without Kristaps Porzingis for at least the next series. New York is walloping the Sixers right now. If the Knicks win tonight, they win, which I'm actually really fine with that. Oh, just rakes the back. Conrad, you missed the best concert ever. Oh, Conrad, dude, you did. You missed some good stuff tonight, man. You have to watch, like, your boy Diener, dude. he challenged Hammerstone. It was phenomenal. And then Joe Hendry. Oh my God.
Well, you see at the bottom scrolling there, it says Joe Hendry apologizes. Well, sort of. So
Conrad, wait till you watch it, man. I'm blown away. That was Joe Hendry's best work yet. Joe Hendry's going to be known for bringing a 90s band back for no reason other than the fact that he sang it. Tremendous. Just tremendous. So good.
Good night, Jason. Peace.
Good night, Jason. Oh, man. Yeah, it's been really good.
James says he has a birthday in a couple weeks, and I said, "Are you 25 again?"
Yeah, you turning 25 again. Your birthday's right around the same time as my husband's. Happy early birthday, says Andrew. Joe Hendry is over with IWC right now. Joe Hendry is Joe Hendry's over with the Billboard top whatever. He's over with music, which is insane. I was telling Jeff earlier the fact that a 1 minute and 9 second song, which is a wrestler's theme song, is top of the charts across much of the world is insane. It's insane. You probably haven't had that since Real American, maybe, or other songs like that, but it's crazy. And the fact that it's that short it's just bananas. I don't pretend to be 21 forever like some people.
Even if I wanted to pretend, my knees and my back wouldn't let me. So
yeah. Yeah. Oh, Trey Miguel, just big right hands. Wentz is liking it. My wife stopped aging at 21. You'll get points for that, clown. You'll get points. Jeff, it's the snap, crackle, pops gives it away.
Yeah, for real. And all the gray hair.
The Rock music versus Joe Hendry music. Man, could you imagine a battle off of music between those two?
Man, I want to see a rap battle
between Joe Hendry and The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. That Brandon Wayne Lewis would be amazing. Amazing. They wouldn't even have to do a thing in the ring at all.
No.
Just even if it was over like Instagram or something, just oh dear Lord, man. It would be
I want to see
amazing.
Joe Hendry in a rap battle against AJ Francis and a sing off against The Rock. I
Rock.
want that to happen one day.
Oh my God.
That will be tremendous.
Oh, you have to really hand it to Joe Hendry. You really do. He is so over with people, and it's because he chose to do stuff like this. It really makes him unique. And really, except for people like The Rock, right? Because The Rock kind of did this, would make fun of people and stuff in his songs and things like that. But I mean, smart, very, very smart. Joe Hendry singing "You're Welcome, I'm Dead."
Mm.
You're welcome. Max Caster versus Joe Hendry. Joe and Jeff, you guys are spending facts. I would want to see a rap battle between Joe Hendry and AJ Francis and a sing off between The Rock and yeah, that'd be freaking amazing. Wow, look at that. A kick to the top of the shoulder blades and the back of Ace Austin in the cover. Gets a 2 very close. It's been another good match. We're not inviting Swerve to that battle.
That's my answer to that. Wow.
Winner gets Swerve in the final. It's really smart to pair wrestling up with certain things.
Yeah.
Whether it be horror, supernatural, or whether it be music. And that all started with Cyndi Lauper and stuff back in WrestleMania 1. Probably even before that. They may have been doing that in other places too, but it got publicized then. But ever since then, that wrestling is always going to be partnered with that. R-Truth, oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Joe,
Go ahead, sorry.
What would you do? Same question to the chat. What would you do if the head of the promotion that you're working for says, I want you to create a new faction, and they gave you 4 people to choose from? You could only pick 3. You can only pick. No, I'm actually going to give you more. So I'm going to give you to choose from. You can only pick 3: Orange Cassidy, Joe Hendry, R-Truth, Diener, Johnny Swinger, Zicky Dice. You can only choose 3.
That's easy for me. I'm going with the three most bizarre ones because I think I'd be laughing hysterically all the time. Zicky, Swinger, and Hendry. Right off the bat, I would be hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. But I could have put Truth in there too because Truth makes you laugh every time too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would. In fact, I mean, if I wanted to replace somebody, I would have Truth, Hendry, and Truth, Hendry, and Swinger. I'd have the 3 of them. Yeah. Do you swerve when you drive? If so, stop the drinking and taking drugs. Creed 3 doors down. Ace Austin wins. So it is indeed going to be Ace Austin and Mustafa Ali tomorrow night. Deaner says Deanna says Diener, Hendry, and R-Truth. James says Truth, Hendry, and Dice. That'd be a good pairing.
Yeah.
There's Eric Young. How in God's name does he not have a bandage over that ear?
I don't know.
I have no idea. That's insane. I have no idea how he doesn't have that bandage.
Yeah.
Conrad saying Conrad, Diener, Hendry, Zicky.
That would be a good trio.
That would. My birthday's tomorrow morning. Hassan's birthday's tomorrow morning. Happy birthday, Hassan. It's amazing. Happy birthday, dude. Very cool. Sorry, but I'm legit scared for you. Yeah, they're going to have to really, really be careful with that ear. I'm really surprised that he's wrestling so fast. Under Siege tomorrow, live on TNA Plus and YouTube.
Or does an attack happen before the match?
That could very well be. We are just seconds away from our main event, and I guess we better do some more picks here, Jeff.
Yeah, let's. We already got this one, so.
Oh, and they're showing a video of Killer Kelly, Jeff, which is a little ironic.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right, so we've got PCO and Jordynne Grace. This is going to be a fun mixed tag match. PCO and Jordynne Grace and Steph DeLander and Big Con. Let us know in the chat, guys, who do you have as we see Ash by Elegance is doing what she does best. Spectate.
Ash
by Elegance.
Ash by Elegance.
Yamashita versus Grace. PCO and Jordynne. All right, yeah. Who do you got? PCO and Jordynne? PCO and Jordynne? Yeah, I think this is a pretty easy one for me, too. I think this is easily PCO and Jordynne, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. I don't know what's tougher to get rid of, PCO or TNA, but it's kind of fitting that they're joined together. So I say PCO because the man is just so resilient. He's still going strong. And the dude is up there, and he's just taking crazy bumps and doing all this stuff. And I think him and Jordynne are going to get revenge against Steph and Big Con. So yeah,
agreed. Yeah, I think it's pretty much safe to say everyone's doing the same pick there. Yes, yeah, everybody's pretty unanimous on this one. Go away, Ash, says Deanna.
This is going to be a good one right here. I'm
really. This is going to be a slobber knocker. PCO and Jordynne. Mustafa Ali, of course, against Ace Austin. We just saw who won that. Going to be a great match. Absolutely great match. I'm going to go with Ali because I don't think he's going to lose this anytime soon. And by way of how he's been doing it, a little bit of interference from the outside. His gut, and maybe Jeff, maybe Chris Bay maybe comes down with him, and maybe we finally get that split, breakup, whatnot. Maybe something weird happens. Maybe Chris Bay somehow costs him a loss in this. That's what I'm seeing with this one. So I'm going Mustafa Ali, and I think you're going to see the final breakup between Ace Austin and Chris Bay. So
yeah, I agree. I think Chris Bay is going to try and help him, but it's going to cost him instead, and we'll kind of see the final fracturing of the team, unfortunately, because they were great as a team. But for those reasons, I have Ali.
Yeah, I agree. And then here is this should be maybe the main event here. I'm not real sure, but we've got the System. Of course, Moose, Myers, and Eddie Edwards going up against Broken Matt Hardy, along with Trent Seven and Speedball Mike Bailey. So this is going to be a really, really good match and a really fun match. Again, you're going to have Alisha there at some point, and she could get involved. However, Jeff, because this doesn't mean anything for the titles, I'm going with the good team here. And the reason why is because I think we're going to get a little interference on the part of a Mr. Nick Nemeth that is going to come in, I think, and maybe help the good guys win this. So I'm going to say Hardy, Speedball, and Speedball Mountain, I think, are going to come away with the win here, Jeff.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think I mean it's Matt Hardy, you know. So I mean I'm gonna probably go with my heart more than my head, but I'll say they take the win, and that'll be the first kind of bump in the road.
Yeah.
You know,
It's really a little setback for them, Jeff, but it's really not. It's meaningless because there's nothing
yeah.
on the line, no belts or anything on the line at all. And usually when wrestling does that, they do it for a reason. I think, like Jeff said, we're not going to see Matt probably very much. In fact, we don't even know. This could be it. This could be it for Matt. He said he's going to be going on several different stops along the way. So Matt may not stick around. We'll have to see. But he did say he's going to be jumping from place to place. So this may be it for Broken Matt Hardy. And if that's the case, I'm sure they're not going to have him lose. So
I have a question though. Given what we saw earlier in the show with Jonathan Gresham, would it be a good time to bring in the Foundation to confront the system at the end of the night?
that'd be badass. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I'd be down with that. Yeah. It would make sense. Yeah, it would make sense. And especially if Matt's going to move on, Jeff.
Right.
That's a good way to replace it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like with this kind of change and the level of, attention to detail and the production quality of these video packages they've shown us for Jonathan Gresham, they've got to do something big.
Yeah. Yeah. And Nick, of course, is, I think, just getting some time off that he
Yeah.
probably was granted because he's wrestling in other places.
Right.
In fact, he just won a title, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. He sure did.
Yeah. So that's probably what it is. He probably had this time negotiated that he would be out. So, of course, they're doing the injury angle. But, yeah.
And plus, I think you don't want to go to the well too many times with
Correct.
the Moose and Nick matchup. You do want to have, maybe 3 in the series.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily want to do it right after you did it at Rebellion. So
Right.
I get it. And if he is taking time off, hopefully he gets some well deserved and well earned rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. You can work it back in, like Jeff said. You don't want to overload it or anything like that. So yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
So there you go. I think that's it. That's all we've got, right? Unless they make
That's it.
something else that we don't know about yet.
Well, someone said that they announced a match with AJ Francis and Rich Swann against Joe Hendry and a partner of Joe's choosing. So I'm looking to see if that's added here. I don't see it yet, but it doesn't mean it won't happen. So
Let me check and see. What the hell was that article? Oh, damn it, I missed it. And nothing on TNA's site about it. If anybody saw that, let us know where you saw it.
oh no. She's gonna block it. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, oh. Joe, I was going to ask you, when's the last time you've seen someone kind of be able to stand toe to toe physically
with
like we've
Jordynne.
seen like we've seen so far?
Yeah. Yeah. Jordynne usually outmatches everyone physically that she wrestles. So yeah, definitely impressive. I vote for Jordynne Grace. I see that on the pre-show. I did see that on the pre-show. Ash is wrestling Havoc. The VIP swing. Look at this. Yeah, she is just manhandling her, dude.
Yeah, just overpowering Jordynne, which is something that you really don't see. You
No.
know, it's kind of weird to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, James, James was. I'd asked for folks who haven't seen Yamashita, if they could tell if they James and Conrad or whoever else who's seen her to tell folks what they could expect. And James said Miyu is a hard striker, her kicks are lethal, and basically as he posted that, she's kicking the crap out of Jordynne.
Jordynne.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that big back elbow from Jordynne. Oh man. Jordynne looks like she's getting pissed. Yeah, Jordynne's getting a little fired up.
Yep. Mm.
These two are just going toe to toe here. Jordynne Grace with a big slam, and she just gets right back up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, went for a kick, missed. Blocked that one. They both knock each other down.
Wow. Justified this is awesome chance from the crowd.
Yeah, it's really good. But look at Ash is clapping along there with the "This is awesome" chance. Good for her.
Man, this has been a really good match.
Yeah.
And I knew it'd be hard hitting and
Yeah.
all of that, but this has been a really good match. Pacing has been great.
Grace goes
Oh,
over. Oh, big back elbow from Jordynne Grace. She's got her propped up on that top rope. If she gets this, nope. She's fighting her way out. Big right hand.
man.
She's going to try to suplex her from back there, but she's kind of holding on. Jordynne's
Yeah.
going to go all the way up to the top. She's just yanking her head into her knee, dude.
Man, this whole this segment right here, this spot, this whole
Oh,
thing is wild. This is just wild. Being up on this part of the ring. Oh,
oh my gosh, dude. Jordynne's got her up. Oh.
I can say for sure she did not land with a flat back on that one.
No, she did not.
Ooh.
Oh. That was a brutal fall. Like they weren't
Yeah,
kidding, right on the tailbone.
yeah. Oh, those kicks, man. Those freaking kicks.
Back elbows here. Mm. Oh man. Jordynne with a big clothesline, but she pops right back up.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Jordynne might be out. Holy cow, that was close.
Wow.
Man, I thought Jordynne was out.
Joe, has this been a little bit closer than you anticipated?
Much closer than I
Okay.
anticipated. Yeah. Well, it's like you said. I mean, you have two women of like equal power, which you don't get that with Jordynne usually. So,
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
oh,
Man.
oh,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Juggernaut driver gets it. Wow, what a match!
That was a heck of a match, man.
Very, very good women's match. Excellent knockouts match. Ethan Page is a free agent.
Really?
Wow, Ethan Page is a free agent according to Sean Ross Sapp.
Man, that was a great match.
Very good match.
That match might be one of my favorite moments of the week, Joe.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Very, very good match.
That was really good.
You see a handshake between the two.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Steph DeLander and Big Con. Oh, DeLander just takes her out with a big boot. And now Con is in there too. Jordynne's in trouble. Got to get PCO in here.
PCO's got to show up at some point, right?
Got to get PCO in here. Break her neck. Break her damn neck. Uh-oh. Lights go out.
Oh.
He's right behind him.
Oh.
Big Con can't believe it.
Oh.
He's right behind him with a big chop. Jordynne with a low blow. PCO is out of the ring. But Steph DeLander with another big clothesline to Jordynne, who was just in that huge match. Uh-oh. PCO is not adverse to attacking women. PCO has got Steph DeLander in the corner. Look out. What's going to happen here?
No.
But he kind of likes her. I mean,
he's enamored at the moment.
I told you, Steph kind of had that little hair, like the Bride of Frankenstein look.
Yeah.
Little bit of a distraction here that Jordynne takes advantage of, and DeLander goes out of the ring, but that's not going to be good, Jeff, for Jordynne tomorrow, I don't think.
No, PCO is clearly distracted. So
yeah, he is. Oh, that I don't know. I might have to re-vote for that one. Oh man.
Yeah, PCO he may have focus in the wrong places.
In the wrong body parts.
Yeah.
He has focus like Derek has focus. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Johnny Beans, Melissa Cabello, Imbru is here. Hello. I know there's a lot of talk in the chat about Ethan. Yeah, unfortunately, he has been taken off of the roster page of AEW and Ring of Honor. So, yeah, listen, he's always been we've been a fan of his. Good dude, and I'm sure he will make his way somewhere. Imagine he comes back here to basically his old home. He's got his friend Josh Alexander here as well. That I don't know, man. Could we get a North reunion at some point in time? So, man, the possibilities. So,
I mean, he did say when he was on our channel that that's the only tag team he'd ever get back in. So
yeah, it is.
Who knows?
Wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to see him show up there. But listen, as like any wrestler, whatever it is they choose to do, maybe he wants to go to New Japan. Maybe he wants to, take some time away from the business for a little while. Maybe it's whatever they want to do, and I'm sure he'll land on his feet. He's got a lot going. Does a lot of stuff on the socials and things like that. So I'm sure he will, wherever he goes, he's a very charismatic wrestler, and I'm sure he'll do well wherever he ends up. I'm pretty sure that WWE has been interested in Ethan in the past. The thing with them is, John, they don't sign a ton of free agents anymore. They have so much of their own, right? Like, look at all the people who they have coming up. That they just drafted to the main roster, Braun Breaker, and these other people that they're bringing up from NXT, and they have a full roster yet of people who even haven't come up. So I don't know. I think to me, Triple H and Shawn Michaels might be a little bit more into kind of growing their own, homegrown talent than looking at the free agent lists. So we'll see, but I kind of wouldn't think that that WWE seems to be, they got rid of some people recently, did a couple cuts here and there. So I kind of think they're good. I think they're good, set for a while. So if he shows up anywhere in, I would think it would be, maybe MLW, maybe GCW, New Japan, or of course TNA. So yeah. All right, yeah, that was a great show. A lot of fun. Some great matches tonight, man. We can go through the list and really name almost every match. Has been very good tonight, and that main event was just stellar. And look, we've said this many times on our show. So proud of the women and the knockouts, especially when they get the main events on the show and stuff like that. It's well deserved. And there's a reason why they're really good at promoting their women's wrestling. So, yeah, he deserves to be a champion and a main person. We will see, says Conrad. Be a great fit for the new TNA. Get a reunion. Good about keeping Josh out of the world title pick. It's good they haven't been using him in a while. Tommy Dreamer was the reason why Matt Hardy came back to WWE. Matt said it himself in an interview. Wherever shows, yeah. I mean, like I said, he's a good dude. I'm sure he'll land on his feet. He's been removed from the roster page, but SRS has not reported it. I just asked someone and they looked, he hasn't. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's off the roster. So either way, it's usually a pretty good indication unless it's some kind of storyline, but whatever. Yeah. Joe Hendry. Oh my God. That was tremendous. The Joe Hendry stuff is absolutely tremendous. We haven't confirmed. I was trying to look around to see if that match has been announced. I did a search for Joe Hendry and looked to see if they had announced that match actually. So yeah, I'm looking to see if that's there. I can't find it. If we do, I will share it on our Twitter account and we'll have to see if it's a pre-show match or if it's part of the show. I'd imagine it'd be part of the actual show, but hopefully they'll announce it soon. Let me just take a look here, go to latest and can you please get fired? Of course, TNA shared. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, nothing announced yet. So hopefully they will in a little bit. Great show. Yeah, it was really a fun show. They really just kill it. These go-home shows, you just know are going to absolutely kill it. They know how to prepare you for pay-per-view. And this show is absolutely no different. Really, really amazing show. I checked it as well. Yeah, give us your scores. Let us know what you thought. And of course, don't forget, we will be right back here tomorrow evening at 7:30. It looks like, unless they say 7. Yeah, so far, 7:30. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 7:30 for Under Siege, which is going to be a lot of fun. And remember, you can watch that for free. You just have to be a member, and you can get it on their YouTube channel or on TNA Plus. Dylan says 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Chris. 9 out of 10 for Chris. Imru says love and respect. Yeah, Jeff, what'd you think of the show tonight, man?
I thought it was a really good show. I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like the go home show for Rebellion fell kind of flat.
Yeah.
This one didn't. And I feel like this one was pretty good. We got a lot of fun. Like Joe Hendry in that song.
Oh,
We got some great matches tonight. So I thought it was a great night. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. I really had a blast. Johnny Bean says 9 out of 10. Damien saying 9 out of 10. Christopher saying 9 out of 10. Great stream as usual. Have a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Under Siege. We'll see you tomorrow, Damien. 9 out of 10 from Andrew. TNA should make the match between AJ Francis and Rich against Joe Hendry and a partner of his choosing after Joe's apology concert. 9.25 out of 10. Heather says 8.75. The show is 10 out of 10 for Joe and Jeff comedy. Sin says 8 out of 10. Deanna says a 9. Barry Monkey 9 out of 10 would have been a 10, except for the Callahan bit. I wanted to do something different. Little Silver says 9.5. See you guys tomorrow. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow. Absolutely. Just a word of advice: please be sure you're getting your information from a lot. Yeah. We have to be careful because rumors spread like wildfire on the hell site known as the X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. It is literally the hellscape of social media. So yeah, please, if you're on there, just be careful, because especially with stuff like this, it's a man's career. And, if it indeed is true, and nobody did report it, none of the reliable sources and stuff like that, and it just came from the fact that he's off a roster page, that doesn't always mean anything. We've seen people taken off of roster pages before for storylines. So yeah, just be careful, because it really is. So many people get their information from Twitter, and Twitter is honestly the trash can of social media. It really is. It's the worst. So yeah, just be careful, especially about all that, because again, it is a man's career, and certainly if that is true, if any of it's true, he's going to be not feeling very good right now. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. Don't really share it until you get confirmation, because you just don't know. This stuff spreads like crazy. It really does, like a disgusting virus.
Yeah.
I'll be in San Francisco tomorrow. Have a great show tomorrow night and a great weekend. See you, John. Brandon Barnes says a 9. I am going to give this a 9.5. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I mean, I couldn't give it any less with that song tonight by my boy Joe Hendry. And by the way, Bully Ray put out a post for Joe saying that he is now number 1 on the England music charts.
Wow.
With that song. So Bully Ray, I'm gonna pull that up because I thought it was really cool. Bully is not an easy complimenter. He doesn't just compliment people just willy-nilly. And what he wrote is, this is how you get yourself over and bring more eyeballs, or ears in this case, to yourself and the company you work for, and possibly other companies. Joe wrestles for TNA. Check him out. Keep up the great work, Joe Hendry. I believe in you. And Joe posted iTunes number 1 again. So that's a big compliment from a big time wrestler. So, and very true. So, yep. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us for tonight. We're going to get on out of here. We will be back tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Under Siege, where we will see what comes of a lot of these storylines and stuff that we started tonight. So, guys, have a great rest of your night. Please be
Joe, before we go, I just want to say, to the 5 people that have DM'd me on IG, no, it is not a Steven Seagal Under Siege movie watch along. No, it is not.
Oh my God, really? Yeah, we're not doing Steven Seagal marathons.
No.
Yeah. As much as I respect Steven Seagal, and there are some things that I have, I do enjoy them from time to time, especially the one on the battleship. But yes, no, that is not what it is. So, all right, guys, like I said, take care, stay safe, be kind to one another, stay off the hell site known as X, and hopefully we will see you all again tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great night, guys, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and good night.